So you've just defeated Motorball, and there's just a little cutscene here, that you mash through. But coming up, you got to be attentive here, particularly when Tifa walks forward. Be attentive because there is another paralysis dodge skip coming up. Remember the paralysis dodge? Well, we've got another one. So, this screen loads, and what's going to happen is generally how this part works is Cloud climbs down the chain and then talks to, and then you may talk to the different party members, or you try to leave. And when you try to leave, it initiates the cutscene where you choose your party, and then the other two are like, okay, farewell, and then they leave, and it's like a minute-long cutscene. You can skip it. What you can do is actually step into the trigger at the bottom of the screen for that long cutscene and talk to Barret at the same time, and that will do a paralysis dodge that allows you to leave in the middle of the cutscene, and the game will just default to the Cloud, Barret, Tifa party that you've already been using without you even having to pick them. So just to show it, if you saw Cloud auto ran over to the side and Barret turned towards him at the same time, which means that you did it and you would select Let's Go. And then after you finish the Eris dialogue here, that's when paralysis is released and now you can run around and then you can just leave. So the way that you go about executing this, there's a couple of ways to execute it, including a backup. So the way that I do it is coming into the screen, just buffer running left. Buffer running left, and when Cloud lands, he's going to run straight left and bonk into Tifa. And I would say right around the time of the second bonk, like just after, maybe right on it, the second bonk into Tifa, start holding down left at that point. And then this is just something you have to practice over and over, but at that point, you just kind of time a circle press on Barret. And this is the fast way to do it. If you fail it, there's a backup. So we'll show it now. It's left, boom, boom, down, time a circle. Now we can tell that I did not get it because Barret did not turn towards Cloud. So if that happens, don't say let's go, because that's what initiates the minute-long cutscene, and here's what the backup is. You just say let's stay here for a while, and from the position that Cloud runs into, if you run straight left to bonk into Barret, and then run down for 2 frames, so you can do them together or one, but there's 2, so it looks like this. At this point, you can do similar to Jesse's skip earlier. You can do a menu buffer and do down, left, X, and circle as you're exiting the menu, and that will get it every time. And there you can see you get the weird, way too big text box, but also, importantly, Cloud ran over and Barret turned towards him. Both of those things happened, which means at this point you say let's go, mash until she says I'm worried too, and then you can leave. Why down, left, X, and circle? The down left is to get you to run into the trigger and be pointed towards Barret enough so that the circle talks to him. The X may or may not be necessary. I'm not positive that the X is necessary. But yeah, down left is for movement and pointing towards Barret. Circle is for talking to Barret. So, once again, we'll try to actually hit it this time the good way. Run left, bonk bonk, talk to Barret. There we go. And so we saw Cloud ran away. Barret also turned. We get crazy text box, and then you say let's go. And then after Eris's dialogue, you can leave. Once again, though, if you fail it, you go for it, you fail it, then just let's stay here for a while, run left until you bonk to Barret, 1-2 frames down. I went 2 in a single shot there, you can tell because of the feet positions, and then menu and down left X circle, and then that'll get it every time. So there you go, that is Barret skip. And one thing to keep in mind about that skip is that it does not heal your party. If you watch the cutscene and choose your party, it also heals the whole party. But because we did the skip, we do not get that heal. And then you're off to the world map.